We are reading Ecclesiastes chapters 5 through 8 this week with the Salt Shaker Devotions written by Tanya. And Solomon begins the reading with his words of wisdom on vows. And Solomon warns his readers about making foolish vows and promises to God. It is foolish to make a vow you cannot keep, or to play games with God by only partially fulfilling your vow. Later on, we will read about wealth. The poor think all their problems will be solved with more money, and the rich have problems because of money. Money does not satisfy or guarantee peace. No matter how much we earn, if we try to create happiness by accumulating wealth, we will never have enough. Our possessions are a gift from God and are a reason to rejoice. In chapter 6, Solomon gives some practical counsel. First, you have to accept what you have instead of looking around for something different. Secondly, you have to enjoy what you have. How tragic to have riches and a long life, but not be able to enjoy them. Prosperity is not always good, and adversity is not always bad. But God is always good. And if we live as He wants us to, we will enjoy contentment and a joyful life. We are to enjoy what we have while we can, but realize that adversity also strikes. Most of us would agree that we are closer to God with the difficult times than with the happy times. That is why God balances our lives with trials and triumphs to keep us from getting proud and set in our ways. Solomon emphasized that no matter how much we know, there is always mysteries we will never be able to solve. Wisdom comes by knowing and trusting in God. In life, we will not always get things our way. And as you read in chapter 8, you realize that wisdom is the ability to see life from God's perspective and then to know the best course of action to take. You must accept each day with its daily measure of work, food, and pleasure. Let us learn to enjoy what God has given us to refresh and to strengthen us, so with that we can continue His work. Put God first and serve others, and life will become meaningful and joyful. On Friday, our reading is from Psalm 24 that reminds us of what is ours and what is God's. We have nothing without Him. Bart's devotion makes that very clear. Next week, we will finish up the book of Ecclesiastes, and you will have completed another book in the Bible. And remember, Biblical Shakers makes reading the Bible more enjoyable for you. And I pray the Lord will put a hunger on your heart.